If you look at some descriptions of WanderStars, you'll hear it's a turn-based game where you can make attacks from words, and while that's a cool concept and something you can do in it, it was more of its colorful points that drew me into it. Despite the fact I'm usually a little cautious on covering indies, it's not often the words 90s anime JRPG cross my inbox, and I couldn't help be intrigued. Spunky protagonist Ringo, looking cool and modern yet nostalgic at the same time, continued to catch my interest, especially since she had a Scott Pilgrim twist to her 90s vibe thanks to her cool fighting pose. The 90s anime inspiration is clear in her design, and especially in some of the cool load screens I got once I started playing, and looked pretty high quality and also feasible for an indie considering the lovable cheesiness of 90s anime. Applehead Ringo's journey plays out in episodes on a board game style map, with a whole episode said to take about an hour to 90 minutes to complete, and autosaves available as you finish each map, meaning you can mostly play at your own pace. Each circle on the map is filled with different symbols, with things from treasure to find, choices and conversation events that can lead to new friends to gain passive pep skills from, and battles, and different boosts as you cross over, with the more you do on the map netting you more benefits, but also balance being necessary as you need to manage your health and items at least until the next screen, so there may be replay value in going back and seeing the mini episodes you might have missed if you fly through to try and save your health. Unavoidable on maps or battles where the wordsmith part of WanderStars comes in, but wordsmith in the 90s anime sense, where super special flame kick is a legitimate attack you put together yourself and does good damage if the enemy is the right element. Adjectives tend to be more like multipliers, with words like wide turning a single attack into a group one, and words like super and plus adding damage on top of their visual flair. They'll be paired with a noun like fire or kick that determines what kind of attack they'll be, also extending to things like blocking and how much of a barrier will be added as you learn new skills. Enemies also make these verbally colorful attacks too, so you need to prepare for their super special hits too, and while it's fun to make absolutely ridiculous word combos, they all have meaning for what your attack will do, so prepare to think about what you're saying the word limit and how they'll trigger bosses as you get further in. And to wrap up what this game is, the story follows Ringo, who hates being called Applehead, and new friend Wolf after he appears day one and alerts her to the existence of the WanderStar map and its pieces. I'm in the early days of the story where they comically get to know each other in the fun kind of conversations a lighthearted anime taking the time to make silly moments would have you expect. The story is said to cross the bounds of space, which I was pretty surprised to see in its trailers, as you're to travel the universe and meet more weird and wonderful characters along the way, all with the cheesy genre-specific sound effects you'd expect to those 90s anime Toriyama-inspired visual style to bring it all together in a colorful, one-of-a-kind JRPG experience that I enjoyed my time with.